Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's me, Muhammad Harith Danial, Muhammad Jihan. My metric number is KID 23060444.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Imran bin Dandan. My metric number KID 230604056.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Razifarhan bin Risman. My number metric KID 230604148.
This film is a biographical film of the world famous tennis players Venus and Serena Williams. In this film, it will be shown how the story of the two of them become world famous tennis players. Richard Williams is the father of Venus and Serena Williams. He has a mission and vision to make his two daughters legendary tennis players. All means are taken by Richard in order to make his two daughters successful, including training his two daughters himself. Over time, the two daughters become familiar with the training given by their father. One by one, the tennis competition was conquered by the two girls. Although Richard felt insecure and did not get support from his wife, he still met Venus and Serena attend many tennis matches. After becoming a pro player tennis, the Williams family moved to Florida and lived their new life there. 9 years from 1994, finally his daughter managed to sign her contract with Reebok. Until now, his two daughters, Venus and Serena, have won many tennis championships and become one the world's legendary tennis players. This biographical film received many positive reviews from film critics. Film lovers also expressed the same opinion about the film starring Will Smith, so that this film becomes one of the recommended sport biographical films to watch. There are four benefits in the story of King of Richards. The first is that King Richard always gives word of encouragement to his two children, Venus and Serena Williams. There are four benefits in the story of King of Richards. First, King Richard always gives word of encouragement to her two children, Venus and Serena Williams. When children play tennis, parents usually monitor them on the sidelines with passion. When giving instruction, instead of doing that, Richard Will is usually called King Richard, chose a different attitude. He actually advised his children not to forget to have fun when competing on the court. When their children lose in a tennis match, parents usually question their children's abilities. King Richard, through that such an old man, so perish for battle should be enjoyed. This story can be related to the story of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. An example, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam often gave word of encouragement to his children. One of his stories is when he gave advice to Hassan bin Ali, "Oh my son, guard your thought, guard your eyes, and control your anger." The Prophet gave guidance with love to form a strong and moral character.
The second is to never give up because failure is the starting point. This film tells the story of Richard Williams, who is often called King Richard, the father and coach of the Venus and Serena Williams, the best African American female tennis player in the world. Unlike most sport drama films, King Richard does not end with a victory for the main character. It was actually capped by a loss to Venus Williams in her debut match at the Bank of the West Classic in October 1994. This defeat was the start of a winning streak for the former world number one tennis player.
This benefit can be related to Islam. As an example, Prophet Muhammad SAW taught the importance of perseverance and not give up. One of his stories is when preaching in Mecca was difficult, but he was remaining patient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also sent down a revelation that straight-headed his heart, insisting that the final result belong to those who are patient.
Dan Kinrishon is strict and brave in educating their children. On the one hand, Venus and Serena meet a famous agent who is interested in their talent. However, Richard worried that his daughter would be taken advantage of and ended up pulling them out of the tournament entirely. Paul warned Richard that the decision will destroy his two daughters' chance of becoming professional tennis player, but Richard stand his ground and dismissed Paul as a coach. This can be related to Islam. For example, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is known as a firm and courageous figure in educating children. His patience and firmness create a disciplined environment while providing a positive example for Muslims to follow.
Finally, this movie teaches us that parents want the success of a child since before they are born. Parents know us since birth while we know them for half their age. Why do we have to scold them when we don't know what they are going through? One of the inspiring stories from the Prophet's companions that shows the parents' desire for their children's success is the story of Abdullah bin Umar. His mother Kurs diligently educated and prayed for Abdullah to become a knowledgeable and pious person. As a result, Abdullah bin Umar grew up to be a great companion in knowledge and worship.